Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana has broken above the initial micro resistance that I communicated yesterday. That was at $64, but we're back below it, so we haven't had a sustained break. However, I have to assume that, obviously, with that latest high, can't assume that the C wave to the downside here of this larger correction has already started. However, all we've done so far was just a little further push into resistance. So I have to assume that, let me take the micro count out here. See, we talked about this as a B wave, but that it obviously would be quite shallow for a B wave, especially if the A wave was a 3-wave move. Sometimes we even get overshooting B waves in these scenarios. So it's extending, as it seems, its B wave for now. But the exact microstructure is not clear. Or I shouldn't say it's not clear. I can give you a count. It's just that it is a bit ambiguous. Okay, there are many possibilities. I still think we had an ABC structure here. Okay, I still think that's the case. However, it probably morphed into a WXY structure because we have another extension. So my best view at the moment would be that this B wave, you know that B waves are always very ambiguous, can take various wave counts, can transform, morph, give you fake outs and stuff like that. Let me just extend the resistance area to the right. So this again still remains the general resistance area for the B wave that the price can still use completely. Okay. So the idea, because we pushed higher, I can't count that really as an ABC anymore, but a WXY structure is basically a connection of ABC structures. So the way I would count this would be to say, okay, where we had the first ABC, that's actually a wave W. The move down was an X wave, and then a Y wave is still possibly unfolding right now. What is entirely possible is even that the X wave is sort of extending, but at the moment, due to the latest high, it seems like we might just be in a Y wave now. And then we can also discuss, okay, maybe the wave W finished here, because then we have the X wave as a flat structure, and the Y wave is unfolding right now. So that's sort of the count I would go with now. Bear in mind, there are many counts in corrections. I just give you some roadmaps here. It's not really recommended to trade within a B wave, okay? It's not really recommended to trade within a correction, but rather to zoom out. And we just use the roadmap here to understand how likely is it that this correction is finished or getting close to completion or whatever. Yeah, so it's looking as if this might be a WXY structure, and this Y wave, if it's unfolding, again, it would be an ABC structure itself. So it is entirely possible that we had an A wave here. We might just be coming down in a B wave and then move up in wave C. That's just one of these scenarios that's possible. If we break below the X wave low at $59, then it likely is just an extension of the X wave, okay? So the X wave can extend all the way to $51.40. Below that level, we have to assume that the decline is already in the making. So it keeps us on our toes. I mean, it reacted again very strongly to resistance. Again, can I rule out that the B wave is already complete? No, it's just literally just very dynamic within these corrections. It's still possible that a triangle is forming here. Yeah, that's still something I'm observing, but we need more legs for that, more waves. That is how a triangle would look like. I need 5 legs in a correction of a triangle, which means as soon as we have another higher low, okay, we can start to talk really about the triangle and can discuss how the triangle might actually serve as a setup for higher prices. Until then, I assume that a normal ABC structure is unfolding, and we just wait for evidence that this C wave to the downside has actually started. Okay, that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links for those channels in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.